I see the attention and the media turning towards the submarine in the sea due to a tragic event that has made the world brace for anxiety-inducing situations.
A catastrophic implosion, that's how the Coast Guard is describing the Titan disaster.
Within that large debris field, we found the front end bell of the pressure hull.
The rules you break. And, I've broken some rules to make this.
This is just one of the many predictions Abdellatif has made that left the world stunned. But how did she know? Could this have been predicted through patterns? Or is there something more mysterious at play?
I see a fire breaking out in the UAE, and I hope it passes peacefully and without any human damage. The airplane accident will occupy the world, and no one will be spared, unfortunately, during the first months of this year, and the world and the media will remain in shock to know the circumstances and reasons for the silence of this airplane.
Some astrologers may lie, and at times they may get their predictions right. However, when someone like Leila Abdellatif manages to provide highly precise details repeatedly and on more than one occasion, it raises many questions about the validity of such predictions and whether they are mere coincidences or if there is something more behind them. Leila Abdellatif has gained significant attention for the remarkable accuracy of her predictions, leading many to wonder about the foundation she relies on and how closely her insights are connected to reality. Her consistency in hitting the mark makes her a unique figure in the world of astrology. In today's video, we'll dive deep into the mysteries of Leila Abdellatif's prophecies. Some have already shaken the world, but the scariest part? The future she sees may be closer than we think.
For the first time, Canada will see empty streets and people staying at home in several parts of the country due to an unfortunate event.
An entire town is racing to evacuate right now as the flames close in.
The city is Yellowknife, the capital of Canada's Northwest Territories. It's got a population of about 20,000 people, and they got to get everybody out by tomorrow when they anticipate the fire that is far too close for comfort to take over even the highway, the one that goes in and out.
I see sadness and mourning in the state of Kuwait, unfortunately, and it may reach the limits of lowering the Kuwaiti flags due to a sudden and unfortunate event. Someone will pass away.
The Emir of oil-rich Kuwait, Sheikh Nawaf Al-Ahmad Al-Sabah, died on Saturday, the royal court has said.
Nawaf Al-Ahmad Al-Jabbar Al-Sabah led Kuwait for a relatively short time, only since September 2020. By the end of 2021, he'd handed most of his duties to his half.
Demonstrations and chaos returned to the French street again due to an unfortunate event, and we will see clashes between the French police and angry crowds of Algerians and residents of France.
France is tightening security measures as protests rock multiple cities. It follows the police shooting of a 17-year-old delivery driver. Lawyers say the teenager was killed in a pair of suburbs during a traffic stop.
The shocking predictions of Leila Abdellatif. What's coming next? Born in Lebanon, Leila Abdellatif has become one of the most renowned psychics in the Middle East, captivating audiences with her predictions that range from political upheavals to natural disasters. She first gained recognition after a series of accurate predictions that left the world shocked. From the resignation of high-profile leaders to the devastation caused by natural disasters, Leila's foresight has been difficult to ignore.
Airports in some countries around the world are undergoing closures and flight disruptions, and these measures will lead to confusion, panic, and anxiety among people.
Now, Milwaukee is just like almost every other airport, on Earth right now. Airports all around the world, businesses, so many different institutions being affected right now by this IT outage, this major glitch. So,
one of Leila Abdellatif's most notable predictions in 2023 was about the collapse of a bridge when a significant infrastructure disaster occurred in Baltimore. A tragic incident took place when the Francis Scott Key Bridge collapsed after being struck by a cargo ship in March 2024. The collision caused severe structural damage, leading to the bridge's collapse, which resulted in fatalities and economic repercussions for the region. Although the collapse occurred in 2024, the connection to her earlier prediction about a major bridge disaster gained attention.
One of the important and famous bridges in the world will be the scene and center of great cases of panic and fear, and we will see people running on this bridge as if they are running away from an upcoming disaster or a dangerous and frightening scene.
But these predictions are just the beginning of her mysterious journey. What drives her ability to see the future, and what is she warning us about now? Leila Abdellatif reveals new prophecies.
A prestigious and world-famous model, yes, from the first row, and we will unfortunately hear the news of her sudden death as a result of her exposure to an unfortunate accident or a crime, a deliberate ATL crime.
Visions that may shape the future, starting from this very moment. In her latest predictions, Abdellatif warns of events that will unfold in the months and years ahead.
Armies of robots will be able and ready on the land of some foreign countries to perform several practical and lazy tasks, and this scene will see us turn into reality on the land affairs in the coming years.
She speaks of global shifts, natural disasters, political upheavals, and a major event that could change the course of history.
We talked about the epidemic and chronic diseases that will return as smallpox, vaccination. All of this will return, but differently in Lebanon. No, I'm not talking about Lebanon. I'm talking about the world.
From economic crises to mysterious occurrences in unexpected parts of the world, Abdellatif's new visions are as ominous as ever.
Are we talking about France? Come on. The threat and danger of terrorist acts after places and cities in France and sadness. Uncle of the French capital, Paris, due to an unfortunate event. As I see the return of protests and demonstrations to the streets of France again in the coming period. Finally, I wish French President Macron to take good care of his security, himself and his health. I hope he stays away from stress and fatigue for fear of a sudden health symptom that may be experienced by President Macron or his...
She foresees challenges that will test humanity's resilience and unity. But as always, with her warnings come opportunities for preparation. Will the world listen this time, or will these predictions become yet another eerie testament to Abdellatif's uncanny accuracy? The future begins today, and Abdellatif's words may hold the key to what lies ahead.
Some countries of the world are exposed to a large and dangerous cyber attack that may lead to a disaster or losses and catastrophic results, which will make people in a state of shock and confusion, and social networking sites publish some dangerous and shocking information about this cyber attack. Thick dust will cover the skies and atmosphere of a country and cause people to lock themselves in their homes for several days, with several cases of fainting leading to death.
Sandstorm.
I don't know what it's like to feel like you're suffocating.
Where does Leila Abdellatif's power come from? Many theories surround her mysterious foresight, each more intriguing than the last.
Some countries in the world are facing the risk of a new global pandemic, and the World Health Organization may announce preventive measures more severe than the corona measures, and the spread of this epidemic or virus will be widespread and dangerous.
Some say Abdellatif has mastered ancient magic, unlocking the ability to see beyond time. Could her predictions be the result of forgotten mystical practices passed down through generations? Others believe she taps into the future through astral projection, leaving her body to explore different timelines, witnessing events before they happen. Some even speculate that supernatural beings, perhaps demons or spirits, are whispering secrets to her, giving her insights beyond the realm of ordinary human perception. Could her predictions be based on astrology? The alignment of stars and planets may be revealing the future to her, much like the ancient astrologers who predicted world-changing events. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you want to hear more of her stunning predictions, make sure to like and subscribe. The most terrifying prophecy could still be waiting.